Well, welcome. Long time no see. Beautiful music on the background. Copyright free, which is the important part right now. How we doing? I'm glad to be here. I'm excited to be back, even if I don't sound like it. I'm just really tired. And this video wasn't supposed to come out actually. I just recorded one, but as always, I didn't like the way that it went or that I felt about it. And I'm just realizing right now I'm missing something about me. Let me just grab it a moment. Let's get this one done. There we go. Now we're back. Now I have my pink hat on again. That feels like me again. To be honest, I've been trying to record a video like this for a month. I'm just looking at them right now. That's why if you don't see me looking at the camera, it's just that I'm looking at the computer at the moment, just counting them. My God. Yeah, and none of them actually went the way that I wanted them to go. So that's why I didn't publish them. So I decided today to make some small changes. So this might be provisional, or it might actually be for forever. I don't know. It's just that it feels a little bit empty now because I just changed the name from the Talkative show to Joan Nuevo, to my name. Don't ask me why. I just felt like it needed to change a little bit. I don't know. I need to take a little bit more shape into what this was gonna be. Oh wow, loud music. Sorry. There we go. A little bit lower. And that's why I don't have anybody to interview today, and that's how it's gonna be at the moment. I'm gonna change a little bit the format of all of this. It's gonna be more, I don't know, more free. I want to talk about more things. I want to do more of, I don't know, I just want to feel comfortable doing this and know that I have the willpower or the opportunity to do whatever I want with this channel, which is the whole idea. I don't know. And so we're gonna change this kind of let's say theme that we had here. I'm still gonna be talking and still gonna be trying to have interviews with people. I'm still gonna try to have something interesting to talk about, obviously, but at the same time I'm gonna use this as a diary, as a book where I can express my opinions, my ideas, and where I can do whatever makes me feel good at the moment. And maybe further along the way, if I continue with all of this and actually start to feel more comfortable and more motivated to do all of this, I might actually find the niche or something to focus more on. But at the moment, I just needed to get in front of the camera. I just needed to get with a microphone and get recording something. I don't know, something that at least made me feel good to do or to talk about. And if that is just explaining you a couple of things about my life or about the week, well, that's what it's gonna be. Another day might be about other things, but I'm gonna try to keep this as a vlog, or I don't know, just strange, like a place that I can come and I can just talk about whatever I want to talk about. And this is the whole idea of it, you know. And as you know, I'm trying to do this like at one recording, so trying to not be editing too much because it takes me too much time, and I do not actually have that time in my hands right now to be able to do something super elaborated, or to spend like 5-6 hours trying to do something super cool and super edited. I don't know. So that's why That's why this is gonna be a little bit more, I don't know, formal. Let's call it like that. Let's a little bit more informal. Sorry, more informal and more just free to do whatever I feel like doing and talk about whatever I feel like talking. And that's what's gonna be. And if you're watching this on Spotify, well, you're gonna hear my voice and that little music uh, that comes in the background. And I'll try to have something interesting to talk about. So we're gonna talk about a little bit about, I don't know, my week or my things, and get it from there. Completely improvised. I was thinking about talking probably more about my week and my work and my life in Sweden here, which can be interesting for some of you if you never visited Sweden. If you probably most of you can locate it in a map, but yeah, further north up, next to Norway, next to Finland, just in between both of them. Yeah, I don't even know where to start with. I'm gonna start maybe by explaining that it has been a long time since I did anything like this, and just for the reason of, well, just like I say, like if it was nothing, but yeah, we moved house like a year ago, and more work happened, or more work came into perspective, and more responsibilities came to play a big part in my life. So that meant that I didn't have as much time to sit down here and talk to a camera, to a GoPro, or to a microphone, and do something that I was actually enjoying doing. I don't know, it just didn't happen. And when it did happen, I didn't have the energy to do it. And when I had the energy and the willpower to do it, I didn't have anything interesting to talk about. So that's fine. That happens. That's life. And whenever I feel like doing it, I will do it again. And here we are. I'm feeling like for the first time in a long time to sit down. Well, not the first time, but yeah, to actually sit down and try to make up my mind. Like, okay, John, what the hell are we gonna talk about? And I still don't know. I'm still in the same one. I'm back in time. I was really motivated when I started all this. Like, oh, I'm gonna have interviews with this person, with that person, blah 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 blah. And yeah, if I have more time, I will continue doing this. Absolutely no hesitation about it. But as explained, like, more things came in play that didn't come before, that weren't there before. So it's not that easy anymore. So I might explain you a little bit. This is gonna be probably a short video just to open up this new, I don't know, way of doing this diary, if you want to call it like that, or vlog or whatever, and try to find something that entertains us, entertains me. So yeah, we might talk probably about my life a little bit at the moment, living in Sweden. So why not? Why not start with that is 6 in the evening and it's dark, because you cannot see any light here right in the window, and the window is opened. I mean, the shades are opened. So yeah, it's dark as hell, and actually went dark like around an hour ago. So that's life in Sweden. It means that the winter is here. Has been raining every single day for the past 3 weeks, maybe. Maybe exception a couple of days. All the rest has been raining at some point. Cold is coming slowly. We are at 9 degrees, 10 degrees, 12 degrees in the day, something around that. In the night it gets colder. We have the chimney on already, some fire ongoing, makes it cozy. Also makes it dirty on the floors when you have to bring the wood in. So yeah, pros and cons. We have to keep it clean as much as possible, because if not, yeah, all the bugs will try to get in, especially with living here in the countryside. With that said, it also comes the accidents months, say like this: wet floors, wet roads, darkness outside, It's a bad combination, especially when if you're gonna go 120 kilometers per hour in the highway or 100 kilometers per hour. So yeah, accidents has happened like quite often now, at least in the region that I am. Uh, at least I can count 3 on the last week. Uh, 2 in the highway. Actually, one car just burned out. I mean, that was crazy. That car was completely black inside. Um, but yeah, accidents are happening, and that's because like people are not confident, or they are not taking. No, sorry, I would say too confident. Some of them, to drive in the water, especially when the roads are not well adapted. Let's call it like that, because you can see in the highway like the wheels are digging like a little ditch there, so all the water accumulates inside. So when you're going with a car or you're driving, you are just sliding side to side, or yeah. So we have to be really careful with that. There's other people that are smashing against fence or smashing against a tree or something like that. I actually don't know why, but yeah, especially in an area that is supposed to go like 40 kilometers per hour. But that person just wrecked the whole fence out. They were okay, but the whole fence out. Car destroyed. Another car that just burns out in the middle of the road. Firefighters, everybody there. People just rolling upside down, and we have to be careful. And also, like that comes together with the part of animals crossing the roads now. So there's a lot of wild pigs and deers, cats, bunnies. Yeah, there's everything. So you have to be really careful, especially around the countryside. This is here we are like we're surrounded by deers and bunnies and cats around here. So we have to be really careful when you come at night here, because they will cross the road, and yeah, they will not even think if it's a car or no car or what the fuck is that. They're just gonna cross. So it is what it is. Also, we heard that the security level or the emergency level here in Sweden went up to level 4. So that's not completely funny. It's not serious neither at the moment. It's just like to be aware. And I suppose that this has to do with Russia and Ukraine, unfortunately. The gas prices are off the roof. At this moment, we're paying like 3 euros for a liter of diesel, and 2 euros and 80 for the normal gas, the benzene. So gas prices are off the roof. Electricity is off the roof. Yeah, we're suffering the consequences of all this shit also, like the rest of the world is suffering. So that's not funny. Although one thing I can say that is really good about Sweden is that security is really, really well built and really well done. My girlfriend's gonna kill me if I say it wrong, but I think it's every first Friday of the month, they make the emergency sounds like go off, so we know that they are working. So if you ever come to Sweden and it happens to be the first week of the month, and you're walking around next to schools or in the center, and you hear like bells going off, that doesn't mean that something is happening. It's just that we are testing that they actually work in case that we have an emergency or something happens. Although I have to say it's quite scary when you don't know. It's what happened to me 3 years ago when I came. All of a sudden one day I wake up, I go outside, and there are like the doomsday bells going off here. You can imagine like running back inside the house, like something is happening, and my girlfriend just laughing her pants down, just because she's used to it. But I didn't know it. Nobody gave me a heads up, so that's not funny. So yeah. Also, I remember like maybe half a year, no, not even less, half a year ago, maybe 4 months ago, we received again, as every year, we receive a little pack from the government with instructions for a nuclear outburst and a pack of yodo pills. And that is because we live relatively close to a nuclear plant. which is something also that I was not used to. And the first time that I received a package from the government, my first reaction was like, shit, I'm getting deported. That's for sure. But no, it was just Yoda pills in case that something happened. Um, which is, again, not funny either way. Even if you know where it is, you get a little bit nervous. Like, when you put them somewhere, you're like, I'm for sure gonna forget where they are gonna be if something happens. Hopefully, nothing will happen. But yeah, it's something that I'm not used to. And Halloween is approaching, which means that decorations will be approaching. I don't know if I'm gonna decorate more of this room, because I don't think. Nah, I don't think so. But I bought a couple of things the other day from dollar store that were quite cool. This is like a crystal ball with a. It's just shining from the light, but yeah, it's a skull with a really bad done raven, and it's just crystal balls that if you shake them, this like the sparks inside or the sparkles inside. I don't know how it is called, but yeah, that one is really cool. So that one is gonna be here next to me, and I have another one on the back. And this one is not like a crystal ball; it's just a skull with a raven, which is really cool. Dollar store, yeah, they cost nothing. Maybe like I don't know, €8 altogether. So that was quite good. So yeah, that's a little bit about what's coming up. I don't know what you're gonna do in Halloween. We probably gonna just decorate a little bit. But yeah, we're not in the middle of the city, so it's not like they're gonna come and trick or treat us or anything. But it can be cool, either way, just for our sake to celebrate something a little bit like that. And yeah, about this last week, as I said in the beginning, I'm really tired, and it has been really like tough weekend, and I'm still recuperating from all of that, from all the games. If you don't know, I'm a basketball coach full time, so we had a lot of games this weekend, and we had tough trainings, and we had tough situations which required a lot of energy. And even if it doesn't look like it, coaching is really, really tiring. Especially if you do it like 6 hours in a row and you have like 3 courts in the same place and you have like 30 people in your side. It's not like another 20 or 30 in the other side, and it's constant noise and constant screaming and constant just energy bursting everywhere. And you as a coach, you have to keep it up with that energy so you cannot relax. So you get the brain fog a little bit after all of that, which is what happened a lot this week. And then Friday came, we had game, and we had to be tough with the guys because it's approaching like a really important competition, so we cannot be tough with them. And then I had to play, and also tough because we were not enough players, and then coach again. But the good thing is that my youngest team, made of new beginners, so people that played like maybe 1 year max, they won both teams. One by 15, almost 20 points, and the other one by 2 points in the last second. Layup in the last second, just score it in the very last second. And we were losing by 20, which I'm really proud of them for doing that. And they obviously are really happy about that. So that was cool. The whole arena went crazy after that layup. That little guy just received the pass, 3 seconds left, puts the ball on the floor, goes for a layup. And you as a player, like, shit, now you're stressed, you're tense because you're going to miss it. And he took a really bad like position shot in a way because he went just straight to the basket. So the ball hit on the backside. Time went off, so there was no more time. So the ball hit backside, side of the rim, and then in. So yeah, you can imagine the parents and everybody just going crazy. So that was quite unexpected, especially because we were losing. So that was a fun thing. So yeah, I don't think I have too much more to say at this point. 19 minutes. I don't want to make it too long neither. And as I said, this is gonna be just sharing a little bit about my thoughts, my day, this might be like boring to you, something that you might not enjoy at the moment. That's fine. I will try to find something more interesting to talk about, but my week is not that interesting. Although if you have anything that you want to ask about me or about my week or about Sweden or about anything, something that you want me to talk about, feel free to let me know and I'll try to talk about that. Interviews will be coming up too, so no worries, things are coming. I just needed to do this video to get it off already and to start. So yeah, hopefully we'll find something more interesting to talk about. I will try to plan something or do some research or I don't know, something. Just welcome everybody back to this show, this podcast, this vlog, whatever you want to call this. There are going to be shorter videos also, by the way, and shorter podcasts. There's no need to do like an hour and something, you know? And yeah, basically that. Basically, I don't know, just, yeah. Let's get it off the chest. Let's just talk. Let's just have a good time. And if people like it, good. If people don't like it, well, good too. Just having a little bit of a good time. Just sweating here inside because it's really warm here inside. And talking to a GoPro and a microphone. Hopefully something more. I just spit all around my microphone. That's okay. Hopefully something more interesting will come in mind. Something that can be more interesting. I don't know. Who knows? I'll try to. But for now, just welcome to the new channel, if you want to call it like this, or the new podcast, or whatever. And we'll talk soon. Hopefully, we'll talk soon. We'll see us soon. Just enjoy your day. Have a good time. Have a cup of coffee is also important. Not if it's in the night. Don't do like me and drink 4 cups of coffee, 2 energy drinks in the same day, because then you're not going to sleep anything like I did. That's another reason why I'm tired. But have a cup of coffee at some point. It's always good. Just enjoy, okay? See you.